Moving on to our third panelist is Miss Bhavna Shah. And let me introduce her. She is the regional head of Malaysian Palm Oil Council for India and Sri Lanka. She is a veteran in trade and market development. In addition to that, she is a keynote speaker and vocal supporter of women's role in ever-evolving world. She has a total 23 years of experience in her life. She was featured by Business World in 2018. She was also featured by Yahoo India in 2018 as one of the women achievers. She was the first woman to receive Global Person of the Year award for overall contributions in the vegetable oils trade and industry. And she has been recognized and awarded by the Indian Medical Association in 2010. Apart from this, she is serving as a member of managing committees of various leading trade and industry bodies. So I welcome you, ma'am, on this platform. And as you are in this profession, I have a question for you. That what are your views on promoting positive, supportive, and collaborative work culture? And what is the impact of societal pressure on women in professional front? I would love to hear from you, ma'am. Over to you, Bhavna, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Hiral, for that wonderful introduction. Before I start answering your questions, I would like to congratulate WICCI Gujarat for a fantastic initiative brought forward. In fact, I was telling Ms. Rajshri this morning that you guys have set the tone for all of us to follow this year. Thank you. Now, coming to your question, Hiral, women's professional experience, and I'm also talking about myself, is typically prone to incapacitation and debarment on account of gender discrimination in job opportunities. And gender stereotype is one of the biggest stumbling blocks. To start with, women are underrepresented in corporate world, and the share decreases with each step up the corporate ladder. They face many barriers in the corporate world, including gender-based as well as unconscious gender biases. Even unconscious gender bias, even the positive gender bias are not really healthy, And positive, supportive, collaborative work culture is one of the best ways to move forward. That is, if we are serious about bridging the gender gap. Basic things like gender neutral hiring policy, providing training on unconscious biases. I meet a lot of people and men in my profession, so not like everyone is holding a bias, It's not like an opaque wall, but there are unconscious biases without realizing that they are holding biases. Then we need a standardized pay. There still remains a disparity in how men and women are paid, even when all the compensable factors are controlled, meaning that women are still being paid less compared to men due to no attributable reason other than gender. Diversify the board. We all know during COVID, work from home, and it's possible. So providing flexible working hours, parental leave, I can give a whole big list. But still, in my opinion, one of the most important way is the leader should demonstrate the work culture. It should follow from top to bottom. It's always far more influential than any structured HR program. People will intuitively follow the leader. And like someone said, culture of an organization is in the air. It's not tangible, but you can feel it. So that is, in brief, my response to your first question. And second one, what is the impact of the societal pressure? Well, the impact is none of us on this panel today, or even probably all our viewers today, will be seeing gender parity in our lifetime. It will take more than 2 centuries to bridge the gap at the current rate. Yes, that is the Global Gender Gap Report. We cannot afford to wait for that change for so long. Each one of us here, I was listening to the captain talking and Miss Riva Jadeja. Each one of us are leaders in our own right, and we have much more role to play actively. Gender equality is a right and responsibility. Fulfilling this gap is the best chance we have in meeting some of our time's most pressing challenges. You talk about economic crisis, lack of healthcare, to climate change, violence against women, and escalating conflicts. Developing and deploying one half of world's available talent has a significant bearing on the growth, competitiveness, and future readiness of economies and businesses worldwide. I just conclude by saying, by still holding many women back, we are holding the world back. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was nice to hear from you that there is no bias, but still, why we are holding ourselves back? There is no need to hold ourselves back. We are the true leaders, and we can change this mentality as well. And hoping to reduce this gender gap at the earliest, as you said the time. But I hope that we should come out of it quickly.